Hey everyone, this is my Patreon pod reaction to the 66th episode of Uchuu Kyoudai, or Space Brothers. And last episode, we got to meet Daniel Young again, like have a reunion with him rather, which is cool. Aside from he hit us with his wheelchair, that was a bit unfortunate. But we also got to see Alexander, like the guy that Young keeps mistaking Muta for, and we can kind of see why. But yeah, we're about to get into the whole zoom flying the jet stuff. So let's get into it and see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, play. And yeah, that hurts. Yeah, you're too much for them to handle. Which is good because he wanted to, go faster than the rest of them. Whew. Hope you're ready. Just don't crash, you'll be fine. Just imagine how it will be once you actually go to space. That's a pretty bumpy ride, you know. Okay, as for my cat went in the little cupboard area of the entertainment center. If that went slightly differently, he would have slipped on the ball. But I guess it doesn't matter because he fell anyway. Go over there, Doki. We're ready to get on that thing and fly. Just gotta, get permission, I guess. 2 notebooks. Utatsu no noto. Looking good there, Muta. Gotta do a lot of preparation, I guess. Well, yeah, he did read all those manuals. He should have learned something. Okay, that does sound problematic. Yes, I got that. Yeah, of course I knew that. I read manuals and stuff, so. But we're gonna go fast, so it's necessary. Well then, okay, let's head out. Yeah, because they're not going as fast as us. Oh, you'll need one. You'll need one. Uh, well, after mentioning Hibito, I'm sure he'll keep it on. Oh, I guess he was writing his name. Well, they better. These things, they kind of have to work properly, otherwise accidents can happen. Yeah, like, I mean, why does he have these things? Remove before flight. Yeah, I'm sure. So, yeah. Do it, Muta. Don't bump your head on anything. So I guess we got it ready to fly now. We took everything off of it that needed to be taken off. Yeah, a little bit doki doki, a little bit nervous. We're about to fly. Well, things could go wrong, definitely, but let's be positive. Well, too late now. Let's go. No stopping it now, Muta. We're in the plane. We gotta go. Oh man, we are going fast. And up we go. Yeah, we are in the air. Hold on to your seat, Muta. Okay, is the spinning necessary? That's just gonna make you dizzy. But yeah, we are out of there. I was gonna ride right past the Hibito and say, yo, Oni-chan, and then just fly by. Or Ototo, I guess. Yeah, that's where Muta is. Yeah, they know, they know. It's for a reason, it's because it looks cool. That is fast. Man, Muta. I know the first time's gonna be a little bit rough, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. The spin-in, man, the spin-in's gotta make it so much worse. Wait, did he write something or draw something? Couldn't quite tell, but Muta, you You survived, it's what matters. Yosh, you're fine. Yeah, I don't think I could handle that. But then again, I'm not going to be an astronaut, so... Yeah, I believe that. Okay, writing it down in the notebook. What do you want to do, Muta? Yeah, I'm sure Hibita wanted to go back immediately. Yeah, I know. You're not gonna lose to your younger brother, are you, Muta? Can't be outdone by a little brother, so get back in there. Yeah, Muta, you know what you must do. Well, you don't need legs to... Yes. Very spinny, fast piece of cake. It's rough, but we're getting there. You're getting used to it. Yeah, you know, if you can keep your eyes open. That would be kind of scary if that's the case. And yeah, not great scenery then. It's always the same direction. We're getting close to that water. Yeah, maybe we should pull up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Well, always keep track of the altitude. Focus on those instruments. Fly through them. Yes, do it, Muta. That'll be cool. We're always serious. No, just do it. I know, right? Gotta really trust those machines. Yeah, of course. Gonna become his catchphrase. No, you're not. Just be careful. Muta. You're gonna be fine. But, I get it, you know. If I was him, I probably wouldn't have risked it either. Okay, he seems to like the plane a lot. Yeah, trust the machine, Muta. Or the way you trust your wheelchair. Uh, you know, as long as you're not throwing up. Well, yeah, I mean, those always are a little bit more special, even if far less efficient. Ooh, a hot dog. Yes, if we're gonna get an answer to that question. Yeah, it's a little bit odd. Yeah, I get that. What do you mean? Yeah, his parents are a little bit weird. He's like, I hope not. Yeah. Well, a lot of people like hot dogs. It's nothing weird. Suppose it's possible, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, I guess that's our answer. Yeah, I guess that makes sense if you really think that's gonna happen. Training for being disabled is a little bit odd of a concept, but I guess it doesn't hurt. Our ass cans are working hard. Bum 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 bum. And make sure to check that plane. If I rode a plane like that, I would thoroughly check it every time. You think I would have clocks in that room? There might have been clocks different time zones, didn't actually see the time on them. It's still a bit odd. Yeah, pretty nice view, huh, Muta? Yeah, don't fall. I bet it was. not many people get to experience that, so gotta appreciate it. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll write that down in my head notebook. Good job. I mean, it's no worse than my Japanese handwriting. Yeah. That would be unfortunate. Yeah. Of course you were. Then a bird. That poor bird. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't really avoid that. Well, we are really high up. We're basically in space at that point. I still don't understand why Muta forgot his pants there. Ibito, you're just so blurry. Can you just not take a normal picture, Ibito? Aside from that one, I guess. Okay. That was the 66th episode of Space Brothers. And we finally started to really get rolling with our training, our flying training here. And Muta does have, Daniel Young to go with, so that of course means a bit more reckless of training, but nothing we can't handle. Hibito handled it. And Hibito wanted to go back, up immediately, so definitely makes sense, that Muta would try to do the same. Because he's not going to lose to Hibito, not if he can help it, so gotta do his best. And gotta keep writing things down in that mental notebook of his. But it does look like a lot of fun. Everyone's having a good time, even Surika talking about it. And of course, Shunon's still doing her best writing those letters despite the immense amount of difficulty it must be, which just adds a lot more, meaning to the letters and all that. So I'm sure Muta appreciates them, even if he also feels a little bit guilty about the effort that they must have taken to make. We did finally get our answer about why Daniel Young is using things like the wheelchair and the cane despite clearly not needing them. But apparently he expects to need them in the not too distant future and is trying to get them training in. Which, there is some truth to that. Like, a lot of times if you do something to become disabled because something happens to you, you go from being able to do something to having to live with not being able to do it for maybe the rest of your life. And there is no transitional period. It's just one day you can do something, one day you can't, and you have to use a completely different method in order to do, basic things. So if you could, like, get some practice in, like, kind of ease yourself into it, like, instead of going from walking to needing a wheelchair for everything, just 1 or 2 hours a day use your wheelchair so you can kind of get used to the idea, But, yeah, so I'm just saying I don't think it's a terrible idea. However, there's no guarantee he will need that, so it could be wasted training in the end, but at the end of the day, it's his decision, so. But yeah, I don't think it's a terrible idea. Muta's gotta learn to trust his machines, the instruments. Yeah, because Daniel was trying to get him to do something that he just clearly did not feel comfortable doing. But I think it would have been fine, but I can certainly understand not wanting to do it, especially if you're still a little bit new to all this stuff. Because it would feel pretty bad about getting, if you get a crash like that. It was kind of funny when he brings up the whole genes thing and whether or not Muta believes in that. I didn't fully understand the question at first because it was so vague, but I guess it just means, like, do you think that, a lot of personality traits and stuff get passed down from your parents? Like, that's basically what he's trying to ask. I think he could have phrased it a little bit better, but, I get what he's trying to say now. But, yeah, I mean, you probably do get some stuff from your parents. It could from genes, I guess, but it's one of those nature versus nurture type things almost. Like, you really can't prove what you got from your genes and what you got from just being exposed to it early on and having a chance to develop an interest in it. Like, it's really hard to say. However, that's talking about personality traits, not really the physical stuff, which is more relevant to our thing here. Because what Muta was thinking about was clearly, like, more personality things, because we saw the mental image of both of his parents acting all wacky, like they do. But, I mean, we were pretty much talking about both physical traits and personality stuff, because he mentioned liking rockets and stuff, as well as the whole, leg stuff. Yeah, hopefully he's worrying too much and he'll be fine. But yeah, like, if I really couldn't see out the window at all, like, that would be terrifying to fly something like that so fast, where you just have to, have literally nothing but some numbers and stuff on a machine to tell you where you are. Like, that would be so scary. I don't think I could do that. I really don't think I could. But yeah, it's definitely fun flying these things around, and it's definitely a step forward towards being able to actually go into space. So, yeah, good stuff. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.